So by the time I show anybody what one of my pictures looks like, they look something like this. These finished pictures usually end up on one of my websites like Retropolis or like Thrilling Tales of the Downright Unusual. If you've just run across me recently, it's probably because of my Pulp-O-Mizer, the world's most advanced custom pulp magazine generator. I like showing people my finished art. I don't often show people what the work looks like while it's in progress. Here's what it looks like when I'm actually making a picture. Okay, dramatic recreation. In practice, I never actually get the voltage just right, and so when I work on a picture, it really looks more like this, which is a little less dramatic. Now, the nice finished images, like the ones we saw at the start, they include texturing and lighting effects and post-work or overpainting in Photoshop. And when they're all done, I hope you're not too aware of all the underlying nuts and bolts and polygons that are the things that I myself look at while I'm working. And the fact is, that's the way I like it. I want you to think about the picture and not so much about how it got here. But there are people, and maybe you're one of them, who really want to get a look at the man behind the curtain. This Kickstarter project aims to expose those nuts and bolts and the polygons that I mentioned, because we're going to end up with two things for the backers. A limited edition archival print of a picture that will never be released again as a large format print. That's the first thing. The second thing will be a video that shows you what the picture looked like day by day and maybe even hour by hour while I worked on it. I'll be doing lots of test renders and screen captures, and I'll have to take a lot of notes as I go so that when I put the video together, I can try to make sense for you of what you're looking at. So at the end, you'll have a limited edition print that won't ever be available again as a print or a poster, and you'll have the making of video to go along with it, in which I'll be trying not to look like an idiot while I make all the right and the wrong decisions that lead to the picture's final state. That may be a new experience for you. I know it will be for me. Here's what the rough layout for the picture looks like on day one. We're inside a rocket ship, you know, a real rocket ship with the fins and the portholes and all that stuff. And so far, you can see the walls are bare, there's no crew, and I've left everything in grayscale with the wireframes visible so that we know that what we're looking at is just the first stage of what this picture is going to be. The Kickstarter page will tell you some more about where I think the picture's going. We're going to find out how right I am while we go through the process together. I'll post some updates as I go right on the Kickstarter page, but the video will contain a lot of material that even backers won't see until the video's finished. Now, obviously, backers can look forward to seeing the video, and backers above the lowest levels of support will also get their own 18 by 24 inch archival print. The prints will each be signed and numbered, and you can get some other stuff too, like books. But I've added bonus rewards that will only be unlocked when the Kickstarter project hits certain levels of funding, and to create these rewards, I'm harnessing the awesome power of the Pulp-O-Mizer. When these extra rewards start to kick in, you'll be able to get something pretty special. Backers who choose these rewards will get their very own personalized magazine titles for use within the Pulp-O-Mizer. I'll make those titles in Photoshop the same way I made the title graphics that everyone else can use, but these magazine titles can be whatever you want them to be. The Pulp-O-Mizer backers can use their custom magazine titles to do everything that the Pulp-O-Mizer does, from creating web-resolution graphics to getting merchandise like posters and coffee mugs, t-shirts, and flyers, with their own unique title graphics for their blog, their podcast, or their band. This is the same thing I've done a couple of times already for the Illusionoid podcast and the Worldcon 71 committee, but this time I can do it for you. So please have a look at the Kickstarter project page. There's a lot more information there about the picture and about the print and the rewards, including those custom Pulp-O-Mizer rewards, and I hope that, if not this, will convince you to join in.